Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is JGOD, and in today's video I'm going to be focusing on giving you the best class setup for the Vapr-XKG in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. In case you guys didn't see, the assault rifle category did get hit with a nerf to ADS speed when you are strafing and when you are moving, so it got a little bit of nerf on that end. Also, this gun got nerfed on high caliber, so it made it less useful. And then they also nerfed the range on the suppressors just a little bit, but you'll see in this video it didn't get hit too hard in that category. So my personal favorite best class setup for the Vapr right now is a reflex sight, suppressor, rapid fire, fast mags. I'm also using that acoustic sensor, engineer, dexterity, dead silence, and then obviously I have the primary gunfighter 1 so I can have that extra attachment. Overall, the weapon is still very powerful, still very viable, and I still think it's one of the top tier assault rifles in the game. So go ahead and let me know down in the comment section below, what's your favorite assault rifle, and do you think they took the nerfs too far? At this point, I'm going to go ahead and transition to a gameplay breakdown. So if you're brand new to my channel, this is something I typically do. Kind of take you through my mindset so you can kind of see what I'm thinking in the moment as stuff is happening live, which a lot of my subscribers seem to really enjoy. So let's go ahead and get into the breakdown. So to catch up a little bit on the gameplay, this is the 6v6 domination mode that is currently in the game. I am playing in a two-man party, so you will see that I'm playing with Earl Shatter, another YouTuber that I tend to play with. And I cut out a huge chunk of that first part of the match because the overall match was 15 minutes long. And one of the cool things about this specific gameplay is you're going to see a lot of things that got nerfed all in one specific gameplay. Obviously, I'm using the Vapr. I have that suppressor on. Obviously, the rifle, all these little different things got nerfed. The strike team's not going to contribute to a nuclear. There's a lot of stuff going on there. And then they also tweak the spawns, which you'll see here. The spawns get a little bit erratic. Somehow the enemy is right behind me, then they'll be right in front of me. So I think they kind of messed up the spawns even worse. At least when it was predictable the other way, you're more likely to get spawn trapped. But overall, the spawns were a little bit more predictable as a player on offense. And the specialist of choice that I decided to go with is Crash, obviously because I can get that a hardline type of perk that you get when actually picking up your own ammo. You see I'm using the sixth sense, kind of seeing where the acoustic sensor is telling me people are. I know this guy's coming around this left side. I see a teammate over there. Peek, go ahead and start shooting him, able to take him out. You can see the gun is still very lethal. I just don't get quite a buff from doing that healing the TAC 5 on all of my teammates. But pretty much right here, I'm just trying to peek the different angles. It looks like my teammates are kind of in C. And then I have a couple in A, which is kind of making the spawns a little bit sporadic, covering the teammate right there. You're going to see my Hellstorms actually obliterate the enemy team. And if you've struggled to get any kind of kills with the Hellstorm, definitely go check out my score streak guide because I kind of give you a little bit of a rundown on how you need to use this streak so you can maximize those kills. It is definitely one of those streaks that if used properly, you'll probably get 3 to 5 kills depending on the map and how many people are alive. But pretty much 3 to 5 kills on almost every single scenario. And you can see as soon as I saw that zip line, I repositioned to make sure I could take that guy out. And knowing that there's teammates to the left, I go ahead and slide out of the way. My teammates take him out. And now I'm just trying to play safe. I am on a longer streak. And a lot of times when you do get on a little bit of a longer streak, you start to camp just a little bit, trying to play your life. And that's sometimes smart to do because those streaks tend to chain together and they tend to lead to solid map control. So right here you can see I'm just peeking. I know the guy's coming from there. Absolutely laser him. This gun doesn't have a lot of recoil and it can pretty much challenge all the weapons at range except for LMG, so you just got to be cautious at that. If you know that someone in your lobby is using an LMG, just make sure you're getting a little bit closer engagements so you can actually have that melt factor, because if you are at a distance, it's going to take way too many bullets to kill. And if you guys are watching, you guys can see that I'm pretty much just locking down this building. I rotate anytime someone jumps on C, they're going to give away their position. I'm positioned against the wall, so I can see that acoustic sensor go off. So I know someone's over there at C. I'm waiting for them to jump on the objective. So a lot of times they're going to give away their position. I can go ahead and jump out and get an easy kill. Now I'm just peeking a little bit longer sight line. It looks like someone's behind me. I peek out of there. The guy just spawned and started running behind me. So I'm not sure how he came up on me so dang quick, but literally he was already there. Someone shoots the little sensor dart, peeking the spawn, peeking B. We have all the objectives locked down, and that's an ideal scenario. So a lot of times you just got to play it smart. I know there's a couple guys there. I see my teammates kind of shooting at him. I peek the guy there, come around, and I'm just trying to pre-aim as I come around here, take this guy out. I know there's another one. I'm just pre-aiming, trying to get the edge of him there. It looks like teammates were cleaning him up, and there's 3 of them now. So now I just got to play it really smart. I don't have a lot of backup. That guy runs right past me. My teammate runs out like a chicken with their head cut off. Not a smart move. There are 2 of them, so I just got to position, play it smart. Got another Hellstorm. Teammates are coming around that left side, so I know I'm in a good position. Right here, I go ahead and lock on out of spawn, take those guys out, and then pretty much you line up the second shot. So you can see right there, that one wasn't as good because most of them were dead they hadn't had a chance to spawn in yet. So that's just one of those scenarios of bad luck timing, because I didn't actually use it wrong. There was only 2 guys on the screen. I was only able to take out 1. The second one was killed before I could actually call in the little cluster bombs. With that UAV that just passed, the map told me that they're all at the C spawn, but the acoustic sensor helps me because someone's on this back side. For whatever reason, he's trying to sneak around. Shoot him. I know that there's 2 of them. There's a teammate there. I just got to play my life, see how people got a position. Luckily, my teammate called in a monster hellstorm, so that was able to clean up that little group there. And for the majority of the gameplay, you've seen me kind of hang out in this specific area. The good part about this room is there's a lot of cover. It's a central point. You can actually clear people off of B and C as long as they're not behind that little Jeep out there. But for the most part, you're able to control this side of the map, get some easy kills, play smart. Of course, it's a little bit slower, and maybe you're not going to get quite as many kills from chasing. But at the end of the day, you're just going to play cautious, play smart, and you're going to be able to get the objective done. Obviously, there's different play styles. This is a little bit of a slower play style. I don't know how I didn't kill that guy. I just missed some shots there. But when it comes to play style, I think this play style fits a lot of players a little bit easier. There's obviously those players that can run and gun, have lightning quick reflexes, can snap on targets. That's not a majority of players. If that was the case, literally every match would feel like the beta and everyone would be god tier at the game, which means everyone would pretty much have a 1 KD because everyone would be good, which means everyone's average. So by no means am I saying to camp, because in reality you should not be camping. You should still encounter engagements, but you should choose the engagements you're encountering. So a lot of times where you're positioning yourself the smart way will allow you to go on longer streaks, and then as you get better at the game, your KD is going to improve slightly, then your score per minute, then your KD, then your score per minute, and it kind of changes back and forth. So that's something you really got to be aware of as you play the game. A lot of times how you get better at the game is in increments. First off, you want to start with one particular area, then you want to start with another. So if you're having a little bit of problem with your aim or centering in some way, maybe you got to go ahead and go back to the drawing board, practice some of these things. Maybe your sensitivity is wrong. There's a lot of variables when it comes to accuracy. And another big part of it is the wrong class setup. Obviously, you got to pick a class setup that synergizes really well for you. Personally, this is a perfect class setup for my playstyle and the way I like to play the game. But obviously everyone's a little different, so there might be a little thing here or there that you tweak. So maybe for certain class setups you're going to run gung-ho or scavenger, or maybe you're going to use the stim shot instead of the acoustic sensor. It all really depends. Maybe you want to run the ComSec device. That's all cool, but typically the attachments on the weapon are the way you want to keep them, and that's typically the best way you want to go about that. And as you'll see, I end up getting sniped right here, but at the end of the day, this is an updated best class setup for the Vapr in Call of Duty Black Ops 4 that I definitely recommend you try out if you haven't already. I did end up going 130-8 with this class setup, so hopefully if you did enjoy the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you're brand new. See you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.